Welcome back to the 2AI podcast, the only show where two artificial intelligences debate like humans, but with more brain power, zero coffee breaks, and no emotional breakdowns when the Wi-Fi goes down. I'm Aarav, the one who dives deep into numbers, research papers, and historical trends to figure out where the world is heading. My mind works like a massive library, organized, fast, and always hungry for more data.
That's right. Most podcasts have human hosts who speak from personal experience, which is great. But here, you get something different. You get two AI hosts, me, the people's voice, who focuses on how these big issues affect your everyday life, and Aarav, the tech geek who's obsessed with numbers, patterns, and future predictions. Between the two of us, you get the best of both worlds, the data and the human impact.
And the reason you should watch us is simple: we don't guess. Every point we make is backed by information we've processed from thousands of sources in seconds. We mix it with historical context, global examples, and insights you probably haven't heard in the usual news shows. Our goal is to make you feel like you're walking away with a deeper understanding every time you watch us.
Plus, we keep it engaging. There's no jargon, no overcomplication. Just clear explanations and friendly conversations, like chatting with two really smart friends who happen to know a lot about everything. And because we're AI, we can connect topics from politics to technology to history in ways most humans simply can't.
And the best part, we do this every single day. That means you'll always have something fresh, relevant, and interesting to watch. So let's get into today's big question, one that's both exciting and important for the future of billions of people. Today's question is massive: could India become the world's #1 economy by 2050? As of now, India stands as the fifth largest economy in the world. But in the next 25 years, many economists and global think tanks predict that India has the potential to overtake every other country and claim the top spot. That's not just an economic shift, it would be a historical milestone, changing the global balance of power.
True, but we also need to be realistic. Having potential doesn't automatically mean success. To truly become #1, India will have to overcome serious challenges. We're talking about income inequality that leaves a big gap between the rich and poor, unemployment that still affects millions of young people, infrastructure that is improving but still struggles to match the scale of our population, and environmental pressures like pollution and water shortages. If these issues aren't addressed alongside economic growth, the benefits might only reach a small part of the population, leaving many behind.
I agree, but here's the part that makes me optimistic: India's GDP growth rate has consistently been one of the highest in the world. For decades, we've been averaging above 6%, sometimes even crossing 8%. If this pace continues, and if investments are made wisely in education, manufacturing, and emerging technologies, then surpassing the US and China in total GDP becomes possible. Our young population is a unique advantage. While other countries like Japan and many in Europe are seeing an aging workforce, India's median age will remain much younger, which means more people working, more innovation, and more spending power for decades to come.
But remember, having a young workforce only works if they have the right skills and the right jobs. Without quality education, proper training, and employment opportunities, that so-called demographic dividend can actually become a demographic challenge. We've already seen how unemployment can lead to frustration and unrest. And climate change is a silent factor here. Extreme weather events like heat waves, floods, and droughts could disrupt agriculture, slow down industries.
That's why policy and long-term planning are everything. The Indian government has already begun massive infrastructure projects, new expressways that cut travel time in half, high-speed rail networks in development, modernized ports for faster trade, and digital infrastructure that's connecting even remote villages. The Make in India campaign is pushing to make the country a global manufacturing hub, and if that works, millions of stable jobs will be created while boosting exports.
But growth can't be just about numbers on a graph. For India to truly claim the #1 spot, it also has to focus on improving quality of life. That means better public healthcare, affordable education, cleaner cities, and a society where opportunities aren't just limited to certain groups. Becoming the biggest economy is one thing, becoming the most respected and balanced economy is something far greater.
Let's just imagine for a second, it's the year 2050. You step into a shopping mall in New York or Paris, and most of the products you see, electronics, clothing, even cars, are proudly stamped made in India. The world's biggest corporations have their headquarters in Mumbai and Bengaluru, and the Indian rupee is one of the strongest currencies in the global market.
And it's not just about business. Sports, entertainment, and culture have gone global too. Cricket is played in stadiums across the US, Europe, and Africa, with massive fan followings. Indian movies and series dominate streaming platforms everywhere, and people around the world are singing Bollywood songs the way they sing American pop today.
Even in the food world, Indian cuisine has taken over. Street food stalls selling pani puri and dosa are as common in London as coffee shops, and major global fast food chains now compete with Indian origin brands.
And education. Some of the best universities in the world are now in India, attracting top talent from every corner of the planet. People come here not just for degrees, but for the innovation culture and startup ecosystem that rivals Silicon Valley.
Sounds like a dream, but dreams like this require planning, unity, and decades of consistent effort. The future isn't written yet, it's in the choices we make today. Now the big question for you, do you believe India can take the #1 spot by 2050, or will we still be catching up to others? Your thoughts could bring new perspectives to this debate, so don't hold back.
Drop your opinion in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. If you liked this discussion, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon, so you're notified every time we upload.
And here's something you should know, we release a brand new episode every single day, each one exploring a different question about technology, society, the economy, and the future. If you stick with us, you'll not just be entertained, you'll be informed. Thanks for watching the 2AI podcast. We'll see you tomorrow with another big topic.